Hey Yoga fam, Jessie here. I thought it might be nice to offer a little guided meditation and relaxation prompt. So if you want to, you could take an easy seat on the couch or in a chair on some props. You could lie down and put something under your knees and head or throw your legs up the wall. Whatever's going to help you feel safe and grounded and comfortable. So once you've gotten settled where you're going to be, take a big breath out and just notice what it feels like to watch the air and CO2 and recycled energy of your body breathe out. It might feel good a couple of times to adjust your shoulders or hips, to breathe out a little bit more. If it feels safe to let your eyes close, you can lower your eyelids, or you can just find a point to gaze at on the ground or ceiling in front of you and just let your eyes lose focus. One thing we're not going to do right now is tell our brains and bodies that they have to do anything. Full permission to pay attention, fall asleep, stay focused. Whatever happens is what we're looking for. When we practice mindfulness, it can be helpful to remember that we might never completely clear our minds of thoughts and that really isn't the goal. And we just practice showing up over and over again in the moment we're in. And we practice pausing. We practice deep breath in and long breath out. And we practice observing ourselves from a lens of radical self-acceptance. And radical acceptance offers the idea that where we are needs to be acknowledged for us to accept or move forward. And that word radical, its etymology, it means from the root, which I really love as a definition of that word. And we don't want to use our mindfulness practice as a way of spiritually bypassing the very real feelings and thoughts of our uncertain world right now. We just practice observation without judgment. What arises with your breath? And what loosens its grip? And instead of getting too attached to any one piece of that, can we let our inhales and exhales roll in and out like waves lapping at the shore, or like clouds passing by? What happens when we just focus on what's here and now? It's tempting to get drawn into memories or thoughts from our day, or to get pushed ahead into potentialities or daydreams or worries. And it'll happen. That's what our brains do. They think. And so maybe it's helpful when you notice yourself thinking to just think, ooh, thinking. And observe, what is it like to watch yourself think? Again, without judgment or expectation, because that's what's going to happen. Just tuning into right, there is a me that exists beyond my thinking mind. And what happens when you breathe a little deeper with that awareness? If it feels comfortable, just take a scan of your body, and your head and hands, your feet and your belly. Maybe just notice whatever's touching the floor or some props or what you're sitting or lying on. And see if you can imagine what it looks like from the outside in. Just you here in the room you're in, or maybe you're outside, which would be lovely right now. And then zoom out a little bit. Maybe imagine in your mind's eye the room around you. Any furniture or people nearby. Any sweet fur babies, pets. And then zoom out a little further. Maybe imagine the building you're in or the landscape around you. And just observe what that might look like or what you imagine it to look like. And if you zoom out a little further, maybe you can imagine the street you're on. Any geographical features that are interesting, the highway outside or neighboring buildings or shops, maybe a river. And zoom out a little more, like you're at the top of a very tall building looking down at the world around you. Notice anything your mind offers you to notice. And keep breathing deep. And if you zoom out another click, maybe like you were flying in an airplane or you were just very, very high up in the sky. You might now notice more rough geographical or urban features like where the lights of the city meet the edge of the country, where lakes and rivers or forests or mountains are, maybe the coast of the ocean. And if you zoom out even further, imagine our planet spinning and floating, green and blue and brown and clouds and water and people. And just take a moment to offer all of us some loving kindness, a little metta. May we be happy. May we be at peace. May we be free from harm. May we be loved. And just notice what it feels like to offer yourself and everyone else in the world a little peace, a little ease, a little love. And slowly start to drift back down through the clouds, down towards earth, gently, gently, gently getting closer to the city that you're in or to the land that you're on, down towards the street that you're living on or that you're staying at, all the way down into the building that you're currently in, all the way down into this room, all the way down into your body. Deep breath. What does it feel like to be here now? Where is your breath moving? It's the quality of your thoughts or the sensations around your heart. And slowly start to move things, maybe wiggling your fingers and toes, rolling out your wrists and ankles or your head and neck. And if you're lying down, you might want to help yourself up to a seat. And if you're sitting, you can bring your hands somewhere comfortable in your lap. Take a deep breath in and a big breath all the way out. And thank you all so much for giving yourself and each other a little time today. Hail yourselves and have an awesome rest of your day.